Hello everyone, welcome to the video series on subject Structural Analysis 2. In this video, we are going to see the numerical on continuous beam in unit number 3, flexibility method. So this is the statement of given numerical problem. Analyze the two-span continuous beam shown in the below figure by flexibility method, draw bending moment and shear force diagram. Okay, so this is the given beam A, B, C. Now the member AB is loaded with a uniformly distributed load of 16 kN per meter. The length of member AB is 5 meter and moment of inertia is I. The member BC is loaded with a point load of 30 kN at a distance of 3 meter from support B, and the total length of member BC is 4 and moment of inertia of member BC is 1.5 I. The first step is to find out the degree of static indeterminacy. Now we know that for a fixed support the number of reactions are 3, but here we are neglecting summation Fx, that is the axial displacement in x direction is neglected. So here the total number of reactions are 2. Now, in case of roller support at B, there will be one reaction, that is vertical reaction at B. So here there will be a one reaction, and at C there will be again one reaction, that is vertical reaction at C. So here there will be again one reaction. So total number of reaction here R is equal to here. So 2 plus 1 plus 1, so total reactions are 4. Okay, so the formula to find out degree of static indeterminacy is R minus 3. But here we are neglecting one equilibrium equation, that is summation Fx. So here the formula will be R minus 2. Okay, so total number of reactions are 4. Okay, so minus 2. So here degree of static indeterminacy will be equal to 2. So for the given continuous beam ABC, the degree of static indeterminacy is 2 by neglecting the summation Fx, that is axial displacement is in x direction is neglected. Okay, so the degree of static indeterminacy is 2. Now here we have, here Q is nothing but it is the unknown matrix. So Q1, now in flexibility method we have to make this beam first statically determinate. To make this beam statically determined, here we have to consider two unknown Q1 and Q2. Here we have considered Q1 and Q2. Okay. Now here Q1 is nothing but vertical reaction at B and Q2 is nothing but vertical reaction at C. So Q1 is our first unknown now and Q2 is nothing but the second unknown. Okay. So here Q matrix is nothing but a unknown matrix. Unknown means here Q1 is nothing but vertical reaction at B and Q2 is nothing but vertical reaction at C. Okay. Now next step is to find out the DQ matrix. So DQ is nothing but displacement corresponding to redundant in original structure. Okay, this is the original structure. Now here redundant is nothing but what? The unknowns. Okay, so what are our unknowns? So first unknown is vertical reaction at B and second unknown is vertical reaction at C. Okay, now this displacement corresponding to redundant in original structure. Now if at support B, if there is a spring support or if there is a sinking of support is given, then this DQ will come into the picture. So in the given problem at support B as well as at support C, there is a no spring support. Also the sinking of support at B and C are not given. So DQ1 and DQ2 it will be equal to 0. So here the DQ matrix is 0. Okay, so this will come into the picture when in the given structure at the unknowns there is a spring support or the sinking of support is given, then this matrix will come into the picture. Okay. Now the next step is, this is if you see in the given figure, in the first figure the given structure is given. Now if you see the second figure, now the second figure is release structure with load. Release structure means the given structure, we have made it a statically determinate. So we have made this structure statically determined by removing the roller support at B as well as roller support at C. Okay, so we have to release the structure in such a way that that structure will be stable. Okay, so here we have removed the roller support at B as well as the roller support at C. So figure number 2 is nothing but release structure with load. Okay, now if you see the figure number 3, in figure number 3 it is a release structure with Q1 equal to 1. So in this figure, whatever the external loads is there, that is uniformly distributed load in member AB as well as point load of 30 kilonewton at D, that is removed. And here whatever our first unknown, that is vertical reaction at B, there we have applied the Q1 equal to 1. So this is the release structure with Q1 equal to 1. Okay, now in the next figure again the loads are removed, that is uniformly distributed load and the point load is removed, and here we have applied the second unknown, that is vertical reaction at C. At that point Q2 equal to 1. Okay, so this is a release structure with Q2 equal to 1. Okay, now the next is to find out the displacement analysis of a release structure. Displacement analysis of a release structure. Already you have seen this figure: release structure with load, release structure with Q1 equal to 1, and release structure with Q2 equal to 1. Now these are the sign convention. As we know that if the nature of these are the sign convention for bending moment. If the nature of bending moment is hogging, we are considering it as negative. So, and if the nature of bending moment is sagging, we are considering it as positive. Okay, now we'll see the table here. First column is zone, second one is origin, third one is moment of inertia, fourth one is the limit, next one is bending moment in the given structure, or we can say in the release structure with load. M1 is the moment due to the Q1 equal to 1. Moment, we can say that bending moment due to Q1 equal to 1, and M2 is nothing but bending moment due to Q2 equal to 1. Okay, M is the bending moment in the release structure with load. Okay, M1 is nothing but bending moment in release structure with Q1 equal to 1, and M2 is the bending moment in release structure with Q2 equal to 1. Okay, now here we'll consider the zone from here. Now first zone is CD. Okay, first zone is CD. Okay, now the origin we are considering here it as a C, and for CB portion we know that moment of inertia is 1.5 I. Okay, now for CD the length, C is the starting point, so here the limit will be 0. Limits are nothing but the length, and D, at D what is the length? 1. Okay, now here limits are 0 to 1. Okay, now here we are taking the section here and we are measuring that section X from point C. Okay, we are measuring that section from point X, point C. Okay, now in this portion, as there is no load, in this portion on the right hand side of the section, as there is no load, so the bending moment is equal to 0. Okay, now we'll take the section in the release structure with Q1 equal to 1. Okay, here we are taking the section X from point C. Here also there is no load, so M1 is equal to 0. Okay, now we are taking the section here. Now we are measuring X from C point. Okay, so this is the distance X. Now here, now this Q2 will act like this. So it is on the right hand side of the section. So right hand side of the section, and it is acting like this. So due to this init force Q2, the nature of bending moment will be sagging. Okay, So here it is plus, okay, and bending moment will be force into distance. So what is force here? 1, and distance is x. Okay, so 1 into x is x. So m2 here is nothing but x. It is plus x because nature of bending moment is sagging. Okay, now we'll consider the next zone. Now the next zone is BD. Okay, and we'll measure the x. We'll measure the x from where? From this section to C point. Okay, so this is the x. Okay, now here, now we are going to find out the bending moment. Okay, now here there is a load 30 kilonewton, and this 30 kilonewton load will act in this way. Okay, so it is on the right hand side. So right hand side of the section, so it is acting like this. So the nature of bending moment will be hogging. So here minus. Okay, now bending moment is nothing but force into distance. Okay, now here the force is what? 30. Intensity of force is 30. And what is the distance now here? So here you have to find out this distance now. This distance you have to find out. So this distance will be nothing but what? So total distance is x and x minus 1. Okay, so total distance will be x minus 1. So bending moment will be what? Minus 30 because nature of bending moment hogging into the distance x minus 1. So if you solve this, we'll get this value minus 30x plus 30. Okay, now we'll take the section in the next figure. So this is the x. So this x is measured from where? At point C. Okay, here we know where is the origin is what? C. Okay, now in this portion, as there is no load, so the bending moment is 0. On the right hand side, bending moment is nothing but summation of the forces bending moment on the right or left side. Okay, so here we are considering right side. So here, as there is no forces, so bending moment in portion dB, it will be equal to 0. Okay, now we'll consider the section x in portion BD, and we'll measure the x from the origin. Here origin is what? C. Okay, now here there will be a bending moment now here. So this force will act like this. So on the right hand side, so nature of bending moment will be sagging. Okay, again, so this distance is x. Okay, so here the bending moment will be what? Plus x. Okay, into 1 will be the intensity of force into distance is x. So 1 into x, so it is x, and as the nature of bending moment is sagging, so for plus x. Okay, now we'll consider the section in portion BA, and we'll measure this x from C point. Okay, so this is the x. It is measured from the origin C. Okay, now here what are the forces now? So here the forces are, so this 30 kilonewton, it will act like this. Okay, so here it will be like this. So on the right hand side, so nature of bending moment will be hogging. So minus 30 minus, okay, so intensity is 30 and this distance. So you have to find out this much distance. So we have to calculate this distance. So this distance is nothing but what? So x minus 1. So this distance will be equal to x minus 1. Okay, so what will be the bending moment? So it will be minus 30 into force 30 and distance is x minus 1. Okay. Now we'll the next force is what? The next force is this UDL. So the nature of bending moment will be like this. Okay. Again, the nature of bending moment is hogging. So minus. What is the intensity of force? 16. So minus 16. So what is the distance now? Here you have to find out this much distance. This much distance is nothing but you have to find out this much distance. So this distance will be equal to what? X minus this distance. So this distance will be equal to x minus 4. Okay. So here what is the force? 16. What is the distance? X minus 4. So 16 into x minus 4. Okay. So this much is this and this. So here we have to find out the center. So what is the center here? So here the center is, what is the center here now? It will be x minus 4 by 2. Okay. So 16 into x minus 4 will be the force and this will be the distance from the CG of this UDL. Okay. Now if you solve this expression, we'll get minus 8x plus 34x minus 98. Okay. So this will be the bending moment in the portion B. Now here we are considering the moment limit 4 to 1. Okay. So here at point B, what is the length? 3 plus 1, 4. Here you have to measure it from the C point because origin is C. Okay, 4. And at point A, what will the length? 4 plus 5, 9. So limit is 4 to 9. Okay, now we'll consider the section. Okay, we'll consider the section in portion BA. Okay, now we are measuring this x from where? We are measuring from C. Okay, we are measuring it x from C. Okay, now here due to this 1 kilonewton, the nature of bending moment, it will be like this. Okay, so on the right hand side, so the nature of bending moment will be, it will be sagging. So plus. Okay, now here you have to find out this distance now. You have to calculate this distance. So this distance will be equal to what? So x minus this distance. So this distance will be equal to x minus 4. X minus 4. So what will be the bending? What will be the bending moment? The bending moment will be force. What is the force? 1. And what is distance? X minus 1. And how is the nature? The nature is sagging. Okay. So bending moment will be x minus 4. As the nature of bending moment is sagging, so positive. Okay. Now we will consider the section in portion BA for release structure with Q2 equal to 1. Okay. So we are measuring the x from C. Okay. So the nature of bending moment will be, what will be the nature of bending moment? The nature of bending moment will be sagging. Okay, so what will be the bending moment? The intensity of the load, that is 1, and what is the distance? X. So 1 into x is x, as the nature of bending moment is sagging, so plus. Okay, so this is the displacement analysis of a release structure. Okay. So thank you, and next part we'll see in the next video, that is second part of this video.